Hey, and thanks for being here at 11:44 messages. All right, so last night I did Sagittarius dealing with Aries to Virgo, and tonight is Sagittarius dealing with Libra to Pisces. So, hopefully this resonates. I don't know, judging by the last reading, maybe a lot of you just either you're just not dealing with a lot of those signs or it just didn't resonate. I'm not sure. But hopefully, at least one person is able to get something out of this reading right here. I mean, for the collective, I did do a mini collective read, but I didn't post it. Before I did this all signs reading last night, and for the majority of the readings, even after I did that collective reading, it says that you are basically just, like I said in another reading, actually, you're just not really focused on love at this time. There have been a lot of endings. And so maybe that's why, you know, a lot of you can't relate to these messages. But I said I was going to do it. So here it is. This is Sagittarius dealing with Libra. You got the Ten of Wands. Sorry, my computer is installing an update as we speak. So that's the reason for the noise this time. So Ten of Wands, the Strength, the Hermit, the Eight of Wands, well, Eight of Torches, Eight of Wands. Okay, I'll tell you the additional messages after, because I decided to include additional messages with this reading, just for further clarification. All right, so for some, I always forget to say this, these messages can be flipped. I don't know who's the Sagittarius. I don't know who's the other sign. I don't know if this is the past, the current, or the future energy. So I'm just telling you what I got, and if it's not resonating now, maybe check back and it will. All right. For some, you maybe this relationship with a Libra could feel like an extra burden. Maybe you've been as supportive as you can with someone, and now you need some space, some time alone to focus on your life and your path. Maybe it was all about them, or it could have felt that way a lot, or started to feel that way, where you're always tending to them, catering to them, and helping them through any issues. And now you feel it's time to just focus on yourself. You could have began a new cycle, or you're currently beginning a new cycle, and you need to use your strength towards that to move on and to tend to this new life, possibly. This person may get upset, like, I can't believe you're leaving me, when I need you. Like, maybe they're going through something at this time. Or maybe they were upset if you ended it already. But you have to let go of this because it no longer suits you. You could have evolved and the other person didn't. Maybe they have a victim mindset, and they don't make the necessary changes to get to the next step. And maybe you've grown apart. They may still love you. They may still think about you. This could have had you having inner conflict yourself. Like, am I doing the right thing here by moving away from this person, moving on? It could have caused some type of internal imbalance. You are urged to just be patient with yourself and trust yourself. Seek inner guidance if you need to, and tap into your wisdom. All right. The additional messages, I remember what we used to do. So like I said, this person could be thinking about you. nostalgic about the times that you had when, you know, everything was okay. And I don't believe in labels. Now, I wasn't sure about that message right there. So maybe someone can relate to that message. I don't believe in labels. I don't know. I don't know where that's coming from. All right. So moving on to the next message. This is, ooh, I didn't even timestamp. I'll do 5/29 for Scorpio. 5/29 for Scorpio. All right. And I'll figure out what Libra was. Okay. At least I caught it before I got too deep. So this is going to be Sagittarius dealing with Scorpio. You have Four of Swords, Four of Wands, the Chariot, Ace of Swords, Four of Cups. So now you have fours of three of the four suits. The Lovers, the Chariot again, so the Chariot twice here, and Seven of Swords. So with you having, this is Sagittarius dealing with the Scorpio, with you having Four of Swords, Four of Wands, and Four of Cups in the same spread, the only card that's missing is Four of Pentacles. So that tells me that maybe this wasn't a grounded connection, or maybe someone felt as if they weren't grounded in this connection. Maybe this wasn't structured. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm thinking that's what it is though. Maybe someone has gained clarity about this connection, this unstable connection. Maybe the clarity that they've gained is that this is not structured. This is not stable. Someone here could have wanted to have the happy family life, the happily ever after, the commitment, the love. But now they may feel as if they need to take a step back from this, back away from this, focus on themselves instead of love at this time. Withdraw their energy. Someone could have withdrawn their energy, withdrawn their love from this connection because they've realized this. Someone needs to make a decision about this, if this is really for them or not, because you know the happy life that they envisioned could have all just been an illusion. And what the relationship actually was, they could have just been, you know, delusional when it comes to this, what it actually is. So could be time to leave this connection. They could come to that conclusion because it seems as if the divine is pushing them out of this. The additional messages: be assertive, do something better. Well, it says better, but I'm connecting it. Be assertive, do something better, or you will find something better. Leave. health. Maybe leave for your health, your mental health, physical health. And then you got, I don't usually do this. So I'm not sure what that has to do with. And then you also have at the park, at the movie theater, anywhere, which is really a sexual card. But it does have another message on the back. Ordinary. So I'm not sure which message may apply. But it's basically looking as if this is talking about having the willpower to leave for a better situation, taking charge of this situation, and any inner issues that someone may have, they should take charge of that and work towards healing those issues so that you can progress and live a better life that you desire. Someone is urged to go with the flow despite any obstacles, despite, like I said, you could feel as if you are being pushed out of this. Just go with the flow. Let it happen. Don't try to block anything. For some, you need to be more assertive, like I said, and express your feelings with this partner. Maybe it's not time to leave, but you saw the messages yourself, so take it as it resonates. Maybe some of you can fix this by expressing your feelings. Never say never, right? All right, so 11:44. What? 11:44 for the Sagittarius reading, and it's Sagittarius dealing with another Sagittarius. Oh, wow, I'm loving that because you're the featured sign, Sagittarius. Wow. All right, enough of that. Sagittarius dealing with another Sagittarius. You got the Five of Wands, Ace of Cups, Two of Swords, Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, and the Three of Swords. You have a lot of swords in this reading. Are you in your thoughts about this? Is someone in their thoughts about this? There's some conflict here. There could be. Someone could be immature when it comes to love, not ready for a commitment. Maybe their heart is closed off and so they don't want to open themselves up. Maybe because they think they will possibly be hurt. So that's why they may seem closed off, or they are closed off. Maybe someone hasn't properly healed and they could take it out on the next person that they are in. Each person they take it out on because they haven't dealt with the issues that they have going on. So they take it out on the next person. They sabotage the connections, possibly. They could have inner conflicts. Someone could have inner conflicts and it causes them to be confused. Do I want a relationship? Well, yes, I do want a relationship. But do I want a relationship? Well, no, I don't, because I don't want to possibly get hurt again. It could be that type of situation. They could feel as if the other person will leave them at any time, so maybe they leave first. They could feel as if they will be cheated on, so maybe they cheat, okay? Kind of like that person that is always made fun of, so they make fun of themselves. That just came to me. You could just both have different perspectives when it comes to what you expect in a relationship, when it comes to what you expect when it comes, dealing with love. Or someone, like I said, they could refuse, I think I said this, they could refuse to do the inner work and change. and the other person could have already done their inner work. They come into every relationship healed, and this person does not. Maybe they go from person to person looking for the next person to heal them, and they will never find that because it's not anyone's responsibility to heal you. And also, if you don't take the proper time to have that time away and not be in a connection, what kind of healing are you actually getting? You'll just carry that baggage on to the next relationship. You just show up with all your baggage. It's not funny, but I'm just saying. Someone could just enjoy the first part of a relationship, which I call, well, many people call the honeymoon period. When everything is beautiful and you don't quite know each other all the way, you just going with the flow, enjoying the moment, having so much fun and excitement and passion and all of that. It's the honeymoon period. You haven't really possibly been through anything serious yet. You haven't seen how the person is when they're upset. There's no reason to. You haven't been through any challenges. So everything's beautiful. They could really enjoy that phase, the beginning of the relationship, that phase, the beginning of a connection. And they want to continue it on that way without getting too deep. Because once it gets deep, then and they get their feelings involved, then it could be like, okay, they're just waiting to be hurt. It could be that. So maybe they end it before it really gets anywhere. Okay? Maybe that could be the cause of the conflict. You realize that you're on different pages when it comes to relationships. As far as what you want, what you're ready for. One person is ready for the commitment and they know what they want, they're healed, and the other person may not be. If this has already ended, then this person may send you a message just to fill you out. Something light, possibly, just to see if they can still, if they still have a foot in the door. And then if they feel as if you're rejecting them, then they may just say that the message was sent by accident. And I said that because this is one of the additional messages that you got. That was a typo. So I look at that card as they send you a message. I mean, it's already in the cards for you to possibly receive a message. You have the swords are not only about thoughts, but it's about communication. So they could send you something, like I said, and then if you reject them or if you don't respond, then they could be like, oh, just disregard that message, it was a typo. Here for a good time, not a long time. And I basically said that in this reading. I always look at the cards and interpret them, and then I do the additional messages last. So, I mean, this is it right here. I can't make this up. Here for a good time, not a long time. They possibly just enjoy that honeymoon period, and they don't plan on sticking around for the long run, because the long run, maybe in their history, has been rough for them. It doesn't make them feel good, or they always get hurt, possibly because it's like a vicious cycle for them, possibly. You get hurt, then you move on to a next relationship without properly healing. You are just so in a rush to get into another connection that you don't heal, and you don't have the right judgment when it comes to who you choose. So in that energy, you possibly attract someone that is going to do the same exact thing. And it just goes on and on and on until the other person just says, you know what? Forget relationships. And they get bitter. Not knowing that they could have just avoided a lot of it by taking the time out to heal themselves and make the right decisions when it comes to relationships. But enough of that. Another additional message. You got shh. So I don't know what that has to do with. Maybe someone doesn't want to hear this person. You know, like I said, you could receive a message from them. You could put them on silent, like mute their notifications. You don't want to hear it. Or maybe it's talking about this person not wanting to hear the deep conversations. Someone wants to communicate and the other person doesn't want to get into it. They don't want to get deep. So that could be that. Medicate. Someone, instead of, like I said, dealing with their issues, they could medicate themselves with drugs, alcohol, just to numb it temporarily. That's what I got from that. Maybe they have a lot of internal conflict. All right, moving on. 2135 for Capricorn. And Capricorn is this one. Is it? Yes, it is. First card out, King of Wands. Next card out, Knight of Wands. Clarified by the Fool. Seven of Torches, which is Seven of Wands. Two of Torches, Two of Wands. And the Hierophant. Sagittarius dealing with a Capricorn. A lot of fiery energy here. Exciting, passionate. Could have had a lot of adventures together, travel, excitement, like I said. This could have been fun, very fun, but then you realized, or someone could realize, that this person may not be ready to settle down. They enjoy the fun times, the excitement of it all, but they don't want to be tied down. They don't want to have a commitment. They could be a free spirit. Maybe a sexual relationship or a friends with benefits type relationship would be more ideal here, but not commitment. For most of you. I don't want to speak for everyone. When I was laying out the cards, this person went from a king to a knight. So maybe they could have presented themselves as a king at first. Then they slowly got into this knight energy of not wanting to be tied down, committed. Yeah. So someone could have or may want to have this work. They want this relationship or connection to work. Or for some, you will have to make a choice here. Do I choose a new path? I mean, here it is right here. Which door? Which path do I choose? Do I want to stay in this situation where I'm not totally fulfilled, but it's fun? Do I want to see what else is out there? This person, you may want to wait for this person for some people. But for the majority, I feel like you are making your decision to, I got abort this mission, just get out. This person could make you feel like you're competing with others. You could be fighting for this connection, fighting for them even, not wanting to give up. For some, you could want to move this relationship, this connection forward, take it to the next level. But they may not be ready for that. You could want to have a label and structure. Maybe they don't want to call you boyfriend and girlfriend. And you want that. For some, you want to have a more traditional situation with that Hierophant. Maybe you do want marriage. You're more traditional. You want to know where you stand with this person. You want to, like I said, just have it more traditional, structured. But they may not be ready for that. You got 2 additional messages. We are both grown. And when that message came out, it was initially supposed to come out meaning, like when you are not ready, well, you don't want to rush in. Like if you just meet someone out at a bar or something and you don't want to look like you're out there sexually. So you want to be like, oh, maybe I don't want to do a one night stand. Maybe we should wait, And then the other person's like, look, we're both grown here. Like, what are we waiting for? They want to convince you to just have sex. Not in a rapist type way. I mean, not in that type of way. I'm just saying it's more like they want you to release your inhibitions and just go with it. So they say, we're both grown. Like, why are you acting prudish? Why are you acting like a child? We're both grown here. Let's just do it. Now with the we are both grown, they may not be ready for a commitment, but they could be ready for sex. Or this could be the other person that is ready for the commitment feeling this way about the other person. Like, look, we're both grown. Get it together. Aren't you done living in the streets, like being hoish? Like, aren't you ready to settle down, be tied down? And then you got the student card. Well, in this reading, you got the student card. Maybe you are, they have more of a student position where it's like they're learning how to be when it comes to being in a connection with someone. You could feel as if you are the teacher and they are the student. Or maybe that's just the energy that they put out as if they need to be schooled. Alright. Next message is for Sagittarius dealing with Aquarius at 2905. And that message is here. Page of Cups. Ten of Swords. Knight of Swords. Five of Pentacles. The Moon. Wheel of Fortune reversed. And Queen of Cups. This is Sagittarius dealing with an Aquarius. Okay, someone could have lacked emotional maturity here. Which could have or it will cause an ending. Maybe this person is or was insensitive to the other person and how they felt. Maybe someone had like in and out energy, or they were unsure if they wanted to fully open up to a relationship, to a possibility of a relationship. For some, you could have a person with deep-rooted issues, maybe self-esteem issues. Maybe someone could have been or is usually too trusting. They give a lot of themselves to a connection, and this could cause them to be, closed off because they've probably been hurt so much. Or this has happened. Someone may have opened their heart and was vulnerable, and then they got betrayed, or they felt betrayed. Someone may lack wisdom here. There's a lot of talking about nothing. Not saying that they're not intelligent, but maybe they talk more than they listen. Kind of like ignorant. They're smart, but they're ignorant. What's it, like a dumb smart person or a smart dumb person? It's something like that. Like, just know when to be quiet. Take in some things. Learn some things instead of acting like a know-it-all. Instead of, it could be that type of energy. Someone could be in a defensive type energy. Someone could have received a message about a betrayal. Like, maybe someone was cheating and the person they were cheating with sent a message to someone's phone. Or someone could have checked the other person's phone and found a message, and that could have been the betrayal. There was something going on behind the scenes here, or there is, and someone is urged to use their intuition, tap into their spiritual guidance for answers. Someone one day could act like they're all in, and they could paint this, great picture, and then maybe the next day or the next week they ghost you, or they act totally disinterested. They act totally different, which leaves someone confused and uncertain and insecure. Someone could have really strong feelings here, but your intuition is definitely needed because this could end badly. This person could be blocking your blessings, keeping you in a lack mindset, keeping you in a needing mindset, like, or maybe not even just a mindset. A lot of times when you are with someone that you are not supposed to be with, and spirit is pushing you and urging you to get out of that situation, sometimes your abundance stops. And then you're wondering, like, well, what is going on? And then as soon as you leave that person, then everything turns around for you. Opportunities come. So maybe that could be why you have the Five of Pentacles here. Or this is just telling you just that you need to just end this because this person is not helping you. You have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. This could definitely end badly if you stay in here in this. Some of you know that you need to leave because you've already figured this person out, but you won't leave. This could be blocking true love. If it's not even just money, it could be blocking true love from entering your life. But you may not want to leave because of the feelings that you have for this person. And or you don't know if the next person will hurt you. Or maybe you just don't want to start over. The additional message, you only got one. The additional message is, did my vulnerability even mean anything? Like I said earlier, someone could have been vulnerable and expressed their feelings, maybe expressed, just open their heart, express the fact that they were unhappy about this connection sometimes, or that they feel as if the other person is doing something behind their back, or that they've always been hurt in other connections. And the other person just acted as if they just did not care, like as if they didn't even hear that other person. So that's why someone's asking here or feeling like, damn, did my vulnerability even mean anything? Like, what was the whole point of me expressing myself if it doesn't mean anything? All right, so 36 for Pisces. Sagittarius dealing with Pisces. At first, I thought it started with the Magician card. But then, hiding underneath was this Lovers card. So I was like, what? The Magician and the Lovers? Death. Three of Swords. Don't be freaked out. The Empress. Oops, nipples. I forgot. The Empress. The World. Justice. Three of Cups. Two of Cups. I know some of you already know where this is headed. The Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. That was a little curveball for you. And Three of Pentacles reversed. Could have sworn. Oh, I don't know. Let me not even speak on it. All right. Sagittarius dealing with the Pisces. This is big. With all this major arcana right here, I mean, you have the Magician, the Lovers, the Death card, the Empress, the World, the Justice. This is huge. Okay? Something could have ended, and then you possibly met, or you will meet someone that you've manifested. You've definitely manifested this person. You've manifested each other, I even want to say. You've been through a lot. And now this is your justice. This is fair. This is a more balanced situation, possibly. You may even marry this person. You got the Celebrate Your Love card, the Three of Cups. You could marry this person. You're both balanced and healed and in harmony together. This is definitely giving me a soulmate, twin flame type energy. Could be a soulmate, twin flame relationship. You could have ended a cycle with someone because it was imbalanced. But with this, you will be satisfied. If you haven't met this person already, you will be satisfied. You can relax with this person and enjoy this. Be content. Peace. For some, you haven't left this other person yet that I saw the ending with. You haven't left them yet for some. And this person makes you feel unappreciated. You feel as if you're doing all of the work, investing a lot of energy and love into this, but they don't reciprocate this. This person, on top of all of that, could have had a lot of broken promises. They break a lot of promises to you because they tell you that they're going to do this and that, and they don't follow up with it because they don't care enough to. They kind of just want to be carried in this relationship. You could have had to deal with a lot of disrespect. This person possibly flirting a lot with random people. This person could be immature. You never know day to day what it would be with this person. They could have had a lot of dreams for this relationship, and like I said, they could have tried to sell you a dream that was not even realistic or doable. You invested a lot, you tried to work this out, keep this together, and they did not. But for this new connection, like you already told you what it looks like it's going to be. And you both, like I said, twin flame soulmate energy, completely on the same page. You could even start a business together with this new person. They are definitely on your level. Your additional messages. I manifested you. Like I said, I interpret these cards first and then I move on to the additional messages. So this came out and I didn't even know why it came out until I saw until I interpreted the cards. So I manifested you. That's confirmation. I'm already fixed. Look at that. They're already healed. You don't have a project on your hands. Okay? Emotional. This could be a very deep emotional connection. I'm obsessed. That has definitely come out before. I'm not sure if it was with you, Sagittarius, but I know it was with the Pisces. Someone was dealing with the Pisces and it said that you were going to feel obsessed. One or both of you will be obsessed with each other in a good way, healthy way. And then business. So, like I said, maybe you could start a business together, especially with the Two of Cups. Both invest your money in a business. This person is definitely more cooperative than the last person. Now, this additional message, busy, it came between the Sagittarius and the Capricorn reading. So I'm not sure who this is for. So that's why I just left it there. I don't know who's busy, but someone could be busy. So I'll just leave that at that. All right. I'm trying to think, was there anything else that I needed to tell you? I think that's about it. I did see another message in that Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Capricorn reading. And so I'll just say it. Someone could feel as if the other person is naive and maybe maybe they'll just go along with this energy, this connection, even though it may not be the right thing for them. Or maybe someone could have realized that maybe they could have possibly been naive. So maybe someone thinks you're naive and that you'll just go along with this non-committal energy, or you could feel as if you are being naive in that connection. That's Sagittarius dealing with Capricorn. So I think I'll need to somehow figure that timestamp out because I forgot to write it down as an additional Capricorn Sagittarius message. Because I'm sure you don't care about that message, Pisces, or whoever else is watching besides a Capricorn. Okay, so those are all the messages. Sagittarius dealing with Libra to Pisces. I hope someone was able to get something out of this. If you like the vibe, subscribe, because why not? If you actually truly like the video, then please like the video. You can always leave me a comment because I definitely want to interact with you and hear your feedback. All right? All right. See you later.